Hey everybody, I am Tommy and you are on the lifeboat. Happy Saturday. It is Saturday, isn't it? You know, I've screwed that up so many times in the past. Johnny, is it Saturday? It is Saturday. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the boat. Corner three. It's 42 degrees. Not here. Let's see what we got. Motherbird, how are ya? Ooh, boy. Jason P., good to see ya. What's happening? James Collins cares, and he do. And he do. There is no question. Lisa B., how you been? Glad you're here. Da-da-da. Lisa Trimble, how are you? Good to see you, Lisa Trimble. Nat B. from Canada, hope you're doing well. To Karen Fleming, how are you? Jennifer Folsom, good to see you. G'day. Glad you're here. Andrew B., it is something. Layla. Darcy, how you been? Sweet Liberty, good to see you. How's my back doing today? It is, it's still there, which is fortunate. That would be I'd have a tough time without it. Samantha, good to see you. It actually hurts a bit, but I'm going to be okay. Arabian Bard, how are you? Scooby Lee, great to see you. Lumen, you caught alive, and you're going to catch another one. Diane Reese, good to see you. Hey, Robin Bliss. Catching me live. I love it. I love it when people catch the first ones, huh? First live. Sharon Clark, what's happening? The cat lady from the country. Kevin Hawthorne from Lakeland, Florida. There you are, my brother. Laura, good to see you. Laura Lou, back-to-back Lauras. Can't get enough. Yvette, good to see you. Sorry. Terrible itch. Work with Kate Jordan. How are you? Howdy. The nurse who loved me, 89. Good to see you. Hey, Britt. Trust but document. Wilford. Harry, how are you? Diane O'Connor, good to see you. Maria. Take a letter, Maria. Willow Wren, good to see you. Monica, how are you? Angie Lee. Auntie Social. Sid Green, good to have you here. Hope Between the Dreams. Jane Aldrich, you doing all right? Doing all right? Good. Larry Hart. Desi. Laura Lou, looking good and green. Hey, Casey, how are you? Can't take it off, man. Can't take it off. Hey, I wanted to sleep in it, to be honest. Bo, ho, Bo, how are you? Daughter of the King, good to see you. Lady Hawk, how are you? Scooby-Doo, Jam, 11 months. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right, folks. Yeah, so the Lionel B video, I have not caught it's in its entirety, but a friend of mine highlighted a lot of the fun stuff. And, well, folks, there's a lot of the fun stuff. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Glad you're here, Scoob. Jennifer Folsom. That is too funny. I love that. That is just too good because, damn it, the haters hate it when we do this. Love it. Spence Calhoun is in the building, or the boat, as it were. He's on deck. He's in deep trouble. Roberta, good to see you. No, honestly, Spanx is going to show us how it's done. Kellyanne, how are you? It's a happy Super Saturday. Jennifer Folsom, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Yeah, so this is how it's going to go down, folks. Let's see. I will check the timepiece. Moy Freestyle Life. This channel rocks. The people are super open-minded. You know what? It's a pretty cool group of people. It really is a pretty awesome group of people. I am super, super proud of them. It is a great group, and you look fantastic in green. I mean that. Jane Aldrich, good to see you. Hey, Russ Allen. You can catch Russ Allen on Sunday night yard. There's going to be 3 of us this weekend coming up, and there'll be all kinds of fun to be had concerning, well, you know, night yard stuff, prison and whatnot. Oh, there'll be whatnot. Now, as far as that Lionel B program goes, it is most assuredly something I think everybody who is in the Diddyverse at any level has been expecting. One of those things. Um, you know something. You know something. That's uncalled for, Cassie. You're better than that. You're better than that. Well, you're not, but you should be. Feisty Kitty, good to see you. Faye, how are you? Oh, Moy Life. We're here's the thing, folks. Nat B, good to see you. This is the time of year. Hey, it's my girlfriend. This is the time of year where we crank out content. Woofy, good to have you here. This is the time of year where we crank out content because this is a really hard time of year for a lot of people. There are a ton of folks who are coming into to this season with, you know, it's hard. There's a lot of people who are going to be having their first Christmas without a loved one, or it's just it. And for me, when I was incarcerated, this was hell. From Thanksgiving to the second day of January was just always really, really rugged. And I still have a hangover. I've not gotten over it at all. I really have not. But it's good. The more that the more content we put up every year, we make a lot of friends over the course of the holidays. People who are alone, people who are missing loved ones, people who just don't like the holiday season and don't like getting out into the world. But connection does really beautiful things for people, and we're going to crank out a crap load of content. And we try to make it light as much as we can. You know, there's a lot of stuff that we comment on that's pretty damn dark. So from time to time, you kind of got to let your hair down. Let the hair down. And when we do, Johnny Scoville, Reese, did you see that? It's my brother. Said hello to you. Lilith, good to see you, Lilith. Glad that you're here. Did you know that every time you burn a Bee Gees album, an angel gets its wings? Oh, people, boo this man. No, I don't want trolls going after him, in spite of the fact that it's probably deserved. There's no such thing as Bee Gees hate on the lifeboat, except for Jeremy Shelton, who is the designated Bee Gee hater. She's just downright freaking sad, but that's okay. He's going to come around, folks. I'll tell you the truth. The man owns bell bottoms, for real. He has a big, like those curly wigs that everybody rocked in the 80s, kind of makes you look like Richard Simmons, late 70s. He's a disco dude, man. He really is. He's a disco dude. It's all right. He'll come around. As it is, he's come a long way. You know, when he first got to the lifeboat, he also hated ABBA and now loves ABBA. Feisty Kitty gets it. Everybody loves the Bee Gees. What is the Bee Gees? Lilith, your only excuse is that you're 30. There can be no other excuse. Johnny did say hi to you, you strange one. For always, forever, for life. Yes, my son is really going through it right now because of the holidays and because of his daughter is turning 7 on the 27th of December. And he wants something for Christmas birthday. You know, the holidays are tough. They really are. Hey, Relatable Reese, did you see this? There we go. There we go. Honestly, the more connection that we get during the holiday season, the more that we come together as human beings and celebrate the stuff that makes us all the same, not the stuff that makes us different. Paul James, good to see you. Kellyanne, how are you? This is something that brings people together. And I mean, of course, enjoying a delicacy in the holiday season. Today, the Scoville brothers and son. So there will be three Scovilles, father, son, and brother are going to be getting together and eating some surströmming. If you are not in the know, if you are not educated on surströmming, this is the delicacy this is the most disgusting thing on planet Earth. This stuff smells like a carcass that has had hair put on top of it and lit on fire, right? And then a diaper, you know. There's no way to describe how bad this smells. And the only thing worse, honestly, on earth than the smell of this is the taste of this. However, we've done it. I don't know how many times. I've done it 3 or 4. Johnny's done it a baker's dozen or something. He's just a sadist. But apparently, every time we do this, apparently we get a lot of crap that we're not doing it correctly, right? We're not doing it correctly. You say, Murph, good to see you. You look nice, Murph. We don't do it right? We do it wrong. Not going to happen this time. This time we're going to put it on the flatbread. We're going to slice some onion really thin, and we're going to cook a little potato. Apparently, there's some potato involved. There may be some tomato. I think there might be some tomato, and then you take the fillet. You drape the fillet across this flatbread, and you assemble this this pile of stuff that any other time on earth would be fantastic. But then sliding into that, you put this fillet of fermenting fish. And while we're talking about it live, the fish will still be fermenting. Fermenting. Anybody hip on the fermenting process? Well, listen, it's funny you bring it up. In prison, we made a lot of hooch. And you make hooch by fermenting, right? Fermenting fruit. And you do it with fruit, you do it with sugar, and the process of fermenting is just a bug. It's a bacteria, right, that starts to eat the food that it's given. This is fermenting. It is rotting fish. You can call it whatever you want, delicacy and whatnot. Yeah. I just got that skeeve, that skevar where you go like, and you just makes you want to. Like if you ever have to clean up cat vomit, you know that feeling you get in the back of your throat? This stuff does that like nothing else on earth. We will be doing this in, exactly 2 hours from right now. We're going to be doing it on my brother Johnny's channel because this type of foolishness could never be allowed here. I'm kidding. But seriously, we're going to be live streaming it on Chase the Heat. It's on the YouTube platform, the big red button. Chase the Heat. Wrenches. Can you put some links up to Chase the Heat so that people know how to find them? Gibson Murphy, good to see you. How are you? Good to see you. Real Tea. Hello, Krista Marie. Yes, well, you may not be so enthused about the process after the whole fermenting fish thing. On the bright side, it only takes about a month and a half to knock the taste out of the old mouth. There's nothing to it. There's nothing to it. Over before you even know it. I'm kidding. No, but seriously, it takes a long time. Takes a long time. No. Are you kidding? First of all, I don't think we're getting the full flavor, people, of exactly what is going on with surströmming. Feel me? This trust but document, this statement, this comment leads me to believe that you're not really getting the message. There is not a cat on planet Earth that would get within 700 miles of a can of this open. I should almost bring Squirrel outside and see what happens if she got near it, but I would never do that to her because she is a beautiful creature. But I assure you, this is not the kind of stuff that people go and sniff. Do I think the hot Tua girl is going to be going to prison? If you're unfamiliar with the hot Tua girl, good for you. We'll leave it that way. However, if you are familiar with the hot Tua girl, God bless her, her heart. She had a coin, right? What do you call it? A coin, like a Bitcoin or one of those. Launched the I don't know what they called it, the Hawk Tua coin or something along those lines. Apparently, she made a pile of money, but here's the thing: if I'm not mistaken, I saw a content creator whose name I'm afraid to say. I'm kidding. I'm a fan. CoffeeZilla is amazing, but if CoffeeZilla is talking about your business venture, it's probably because you're not doing legit stuff with your business venture. Yes, to Tractor, we're actually kind of getting back to our roots, so to speak. That's this is also true. This is also true. Yeah, CoffeeZilla is a lot of fun to watch. He's super, super talented. Absolutely super talented. Whole new meaning to the word fish breath. Yes, yes. There's some truth to that. There's some truth to that. Thank you, Murph. And Tractor says it's like Johnny Knoxville and Johnny and Tommy Scoville have morphed. So my brother eats the hottest things on planet Earth, right? These peppers that would send people to the hospital calling 911. By the way, I'm not being funny. It happens all the time. All the time. People rack a Colorado, a Carolina Reaper, not knowing what the thing is, and people freak out. I've watched it happen. And the tube of terror peanuts that Johnny makes, the stuff that we're going to be doing with Ron coming up, I think in the next week or so. Hey, they're hot. They're hot. Not the kind of hot that most people experience in life. They're absolutely miserable. Don't worry, Ron. I'm kidding. They're not. Nothing to them. In fact, I once ate a tube of terror in under a minute. True story. Yeah, the Gibson Murphy, absolutely a fact, and apparently, allegedly, and I only say this because I haven't seen all of the clips of this yet, but apparently, there has been Lionel B has just done a show where there's been a lot of people talking about what is real, what is not real, and such. You want to send Squirrel Nut Zipper some fish flakes from Japan? Oh, you're talking about a very spoiled kitty. She loves that. And Ahmad can probably put I don't know the address to the lifeboat. I'm not smart. Danette McClure, good to see you. Oh, I am a gentleman. I'm nothing if not a gentleman. I absolutely love CoffeeZilla, by the way, and Reese. But CoffeeZilla is talented. He's one of those people whose research is bulletproof. You know what I mean? You don't watch that cat. You don't watch that cat and then walk away going, yeah, no, he sounds like he's BSing. You listen to CoffeeZilla and you know that, I mean, he lays out receipts like nobody alive. That dude is a beast. Here in Sweden, it's tradition to drink a shot of vodka or two with the Systromen. I would imagine it is. You'd have to get half in the bag to do this on the regular. I guess there are some good reasons for that. But your way to do it is more real for sure. Yeah, I think you'd have to get half in the bag, Vanessa. I've had this conversation with people in the past, and it does seem here, fishy. It does seem that this is that this makes a lot of sense, actually. That's too funny. Laura Lou, could peppers cause medical issues or just discomfort? No, actually, they're really freaking good for you. No joke. Johnny Scoville, my brother, just did a show about this, actually. Just did a video about this. You would not believe how amazing. He's doing a series coming up on people that literally have changed lives and saved lives through capsaicin. If you think about what it does in the body, it's a very bizarre thing, but it freaks your taste buds out so badly. It scares your body so much that your body thinks this is it. It's a wrap for real. You scare your body to the point where they go, yeah, this is a wrap. It's all over. But they're crying, booyah, bye-bye. And they dump a whole lot of cool chemicals into your body to make you feel, hey, Matrix Rabbit. Good to see you. Darkly noon. And then what happens is you get a buzz of sorts from the brain chemicals. It is absolutely a massive endorphin dump. Just Joan, good to see you. What's happening? Maria, congratulations. I love that. I hope that you're doing it with a doctor. It's just always so much easier. But I love that. I love that you're going to be off the patches. Now, I hope that you're getting off of the patches because the pain has subsided and you no longer need it. That would be fantastic. That's always the best case scenario. I really hope that is the case. No, peppers actually cure a hell of a lot of different medical conditions. There are people who use peppers for asthma. There are people who use peppers for all kinds of stuff. But the biggest crossover I've seen with capsaicin, the active ingredient in peppers, the biggest crossover I have seen is actually in the sobriety community. The number of people that use capsaicin as a painkiller, as opposed to using more traditional ways of killing pain, is amazing. But you know, it's a commitment. But if you're Johnny Scoville, my brother has had back surgery upon back surgery and has just beat the ever loving you know what out of himself over the course of his life. But he controls the pain in his back with capsaicin. I mean, regularly, every single day. There is not a day that goes by that the Johnny Scoville does not beat the ever loving. Well, you know, you get the drill. He spent the last decade or so just the amount of heat that the guy takes on a daily basis is nothing short of ridiculous. Hey, Swiss Vape, good to see you. But today there will be no heat. No, the only heat. The only heat today will be coming off of the can of Oscar's Surströmming fillets. There will be no vodka to make this easier. No, we're going hard to the paint. And we're hoping we don't have to drink it. I know that sounds really foul. But the last couple of times we've opened a can of this from the other side of the planet, the fermenting continued. And by the time we opened it, it was just a slurry of decayed fish parts kind of floating around in a stew. Vixen, how are you? Dale Cox, good to see you. Hey, Lilith. Freddie, good to see you. Megan, how are you? Turpentine would taste better. It would. Absolutely no two ways about it. On the right side, meat, on the bright side. We did not leave this in the desert for, say, a month before we decided to eat it. And I know if you're new to the lifeboat, you probably think, well, of course you didn't. You would have to be really stupid to take a can of this and put it in the desert for a month and then actually take it and eat it. But we've done that once. So this ought to be a walk in the park because this time we're going to do it right. We're going to take it. We're going to slice some onion really thin. And what the hell else? I don't know. A lot of stuff to take the stank off. There's a piece of flatbread that you put down, and then you layer this stuff on top with some onion and some potato, 3, maybe 4 pounds of salt. I can't back that up. I don't think you use any salt. But there's something that's supposed to knock the why? I'll tell you why, Feisty Kitty. First of all, this is the Johnny Scoville's 600th challenge. And this is the holiday season, right? So has Spanx had this before? He has not. The holiday the season. It's the gift that keeps on giving. This is absolutely essential, folks. The reason that we're doing this is, and if you've never seen it before, you will laugh harder watching this. I promise you, this will be the funniest thing that you've watched in a very long time. And we're going to do it live, which is not something that happens a lot with people that do Surströmming, because it's a pretty rugged thing to do. Normally, they want to make sure that they can edit it out and do these things. We're professionals. And what I mean by that is we can eat this stuff and not vomit or anything like that. I can't back that up. I vomit every single time I eat this. However, we're professional enough to know where the cutoff is so that I can go and because the sounds are kind of disgusting. But you know what? I've never had anybody watch one of the Surströmming videos. Hey, I am the noise opera. What's happening, Nick? When you did the one in the desert, did it kill any plants? Or yes, everything it touched, it killed. I've never had anybody watch one of these and not say this is the funniest thing I've ever seen on YouTube. This will be great. This is going to, for a lot of people, man, the holiday seasons are tough, right? We're getting into the time of year that sucks. You will watch this thing 5 or 6 times, if not more. It's just kind of how these go. 2:00, we're doing it live on Chase the Heat. You can always see it later, but you know what? It's a hell of a lot more fun to be there and watch us hurl in real time. I'm kidding. We're gonna keep this down. I can't back that up, people. It's I very rarely keep it. Is there a Johnny Scoville hot sauce? Good Lord, yes. There's You know what? When there is, it's funny that you say this because the event this afternoon is actually a sponsored event. So you will hear a good deal about some of the products from Johnny and from, of course, the people that bring you the Tube of Terror. Oh yeah. Oh. I'm already starting to get that churn in the stomach that only fermenting fish can bring you.
I swear I am too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See that? The Johnny Scoville. Hey, hop in and say hello. We were just talking about you. Somebody asked if you had a hot sauce. I said, yes, we'll be talking about that later on account of the fact that this is a sponsored video anyway. But you do not want to miss this. Now we are under the 2-hour mark. We will see you in an hour and 45 minutes on Chase the Heat. I am the Admiral, and I have to go prepare myself. There's this Zen routine that I get into. It's actually, I spend the next hour and 10 minutes yelling at Johnny for talking me into this. But it is a ritual. I do the same thing every time. That is the truth.
Listen, no, I'm not excited to eat, neither are you, but how excited are you to watch Spanx eat it?
I know, right?
Isn't that going to be great?
He's in the audience.
Is he watching?
Yeah, he's watching. Uncool. Not cool. He's kidding. He means it's so nice to be able to do something as a family.
I can't wait to enjoy some pastrami with my nephew.
Right? We're going to do this right this time. This is going to be, we're going to enjoy this.
Oh.
In the past, it's been the worst experience of my life. This time, we're going to follow the rules.
We're going to enjoy it.
And this is going to be tasty. Gibson, you've had the flu? I'm sorry to hear that.
Bye.
I'm sorry to hear that. You've had the flu for days? Wow, you know what? Now you're going to be able to watch this. And the fun thing, yeah, Swiss vape, we're going back to the fish. The fun thing is this. We're not going to, oh, Spanky says he's going to wash it. No, we'll let you wash it, Spanks. He's watching. I mean, come on, you're not going to wash it. That stank is part of the fun. No, you do whatever you got to do. You can enjoy this fish. You could probably blowtorch this stuff, soak it in kerosene. You're not getting the stank off this. Speaking of which, 1 hour and 45 minutes. We will see you on Chase the Heat. I am the Admiral between now and the next time I see you. Reach out and try to save somebody. It's too late to save me. Russ, I have not received a package yet, but it is early. It's right around that time, actually. All righty, peeps. We shall see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Don't miss it. Chase the Heat.